I'm switching to the Dia AI browser after 7 years of using Brave as my default browser because this Dia AI browser is really powerful and makes me productive, and I can do much more things on my browser, just like referencing a single tab or two or entire tab I have opened on my Dia AI browser. I can have summary of the YouTube video or even can chat with the content of the YouTube video. I can get help on writing the email directly on my Gmail or Outlook or anywhere. I can actually have the interaction of Dia browser on the Excel to create something creative. I can ask which stock to buy, and I can do a lot more amazing things on the shopping website like Amazon. So here I'm going to tell you all of these things in practical, but you know what? At the end, there is a magical thing which Dia browser called skills. So we are going to create a new skill that is going to be useful for you if you are a developer, or if you're not, you can customize it on your own way. With the skill, what I'm going to do is creating something which will give the response in a totally different way which you want. For me, I have done something crazy which I want. So stay tuned till the end because skills is the most powerful feature of this Dia AI browser. So stay with me because Dia is changing how you browse the internet. Now, first of all, if you think that this is a really new, fresh company, no, that's not. It's a browser company which had a previous product, a successful product called Arc. They were trying to replace the Chrome, but they are now trying to replace the way you interact with the internet, and it's really mind-blowing. But this is not the only AI browser you have. So with this, you can also try the Opera browser. Remember the Opera old days? Yes, this is now redesigned and have the AI power in it. But if you remember, the Perplexity is also coming up with its new browser, which is new AI browser called Comet, and Google has also introduced the Gemini in Chrome, which is actually going to make Chrome a AI browser. So with this, you really need to get a AI browser in your hand, and Dia is the one which you are going to love, I am sure. First of all, you need to download it, and once you are done with that, you will get this kind of interface, and the new tab or the empty tab looks like the chat GPT. And yes, you can do the chat GPT work here. If I say hi, how are you, this is actually going to interact with me as a chatbot or kind of a chat GPT. So I can simply ask the things just like, what is the temperature right now? Okay, spelling doesn't matter, but you are going to be amazed that it can do the internet searching which you need to enable on the chat GPT, and you can see now in the 24 degrees Celsius. But since this is a chatbot and AI is behind it, so let's ask, what is the LLM model you are using? So let's see which LLM model they are using and if it can answer or not. So the answer comes, I'm powered by LLM designed for the natural language understanding and generation. It doesn't specify any model name, and that's I think is a more security purpose. So that's good, that's good. And let's now ask something crazy. So crazy means I want it to write a Python script. So write me a Python script to get random number. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's see how this is going to perform. And since this is again a chatbot simply, so it is really giving the answer as needed. But more on this is like, you can add the images if you want, or you can just speak, hey, I'm trying to search for the Play Store remote control, can you find it on anywhere in the internet? Okay, let's see how this is going to perform. It's actually powerful because you are doing all of these things inside the browser, which is crazy. Okay, so we are getting some result. We can just go and search for it, and this is really cool. But the features of Dia is just started. You can actually customize it, or I can say personalize it. So if you go at the top right, you can see personalization is right now off. So I can actually give the way it can return the things. So for coding purpose, I can define, hey, I want always to be in the Python, or maybe in the JavaScript, or maybe any other language, how you want the Dia to write for you. So you can actually define how it is going to write. Maybe you can give some references how you write, and then it will going to adapt that reference and give the written content in your way. You can actually do the best digest information, like how it is going to give the result in a format, and do a lot of things on the personalization. And this makes Dia another step ahead of any other browser right now available. But this is just the starting. As I said, we are going to do crazy things. First of all, I'm going to start with this Google Doc. Now, this is a very nice Google Doc, and to interact with this page, right now, on any tab, if you want to interact with the Dia AI, you just need to press Command E or Control E if you're on Windows, and you have this kind of side panel. Or if you want, you can just click on the chat with document. Once you have that, then you have a very nice chat feature where you can actually do the chatting. So maybe I can say summarize this content in 2 lines. That's it. That's it. I just want in the 2 line of all of these things written here. So it's going to create this for me, and very quickly we are getting the answer. We can also ask for some editing on this content. So maybe I can say find any spelling mistake here. So it's going to read all the document we have here and find out the spelling mistake and see what's happening here. Now it says the spelling mistake is workplace is should be replaced with the workplace, and opportunities is this thing. And where is this opportunity thing? So at the last, you can see we have not able to find it, but Dia is able to find it. Okay, from this Google Docs, now move to the Google Sheet. Here we have a nice sheet which is having a lot of information, and now what I'm going to do, I'm going to press Command E to open up the chat interface, and then I'm going to simply ask like how many men are here in this sheet. Okay, so this is going to read the content of the sheet and give us the result once again. Now it says 14 men in the spreadsheet. Well, that's good. It says names are 15, but one row on row 32 is empty, so count is 14. Wow, this is like giving the real answer with the explanation what it does and how it does. Okay, so if you want to have any formula, then you can just get the formula, ask for it, and how you want to interact. Maybe I can say how to change color of first row. Now this is just I'm asking for the guide to do something on the Excel. It's not just interacting with the data we have. So now it says select the first row, open the fill open menu, then choose color and do a lot of amazing things. Okay, to see the more power of Dia AI browser, let's go to the YouTube. Now I have this biryani video which is very nice biryani looking, and I'm feeling hungry. Now I'm going to press Command E to open up the sidebar, and now I can simply say give me 5 steps to make this dish. Now I'm not saying what this dish is, I'm not saying anything, I just say like give me 5 steps to make this shit make this dish, not it, dish. Okay, anyways, so we are here and we get the result. That's really nice. And let's ask like what people are saying in the comment section. Okay, like I don't want to read all the comments we have inside this YouTube video. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask the Dia browser, and here we should get the summary of all the comments we have on this particular video, which is having like how many 7,000 comment, and it is giving like the summary of what people are saying about this YouTube video. So this is really nice way to interact with the YouTube video we are currently having here. This is feature which you can use to do lot more things, and let me show you how you can use the YouTube feature of this Dia browser to learn and understand something on the internet. For that, let's go to the last tab, and here I have the paper Attention is All You Need by Google, which was the paper that actually changed the way we are now using the AI. Okay, let's interact with this. What this doc is all about, let's see. So I'm going to ask on the PDF. This is not just like textual format, this is a PDF, and this is actually helpful when you have a long document, or maybe just a book of 500 pages and you want to ask something about that book directly from the AI and it can give you the answer. Okay, so we get the answer, and this is the summarization of this PDF. It's a real powerful thing. No rag, nothing. We just have this AI browser and it is doing the task. Now, let's move to the next amazing feature of DI AI browser, which is referencing the tabs. Okay, so we do have this attention all you need. We do have this docs, and now I'm going to ask about these two in a new tab. How I do that? I can just reference at the rate and I say AI, and at the rate attention is all you need. Now I will say, what do you think is AI is going to disrupt the market or not? Okay, so this question is now going to be answered with the reference of these two tabs. I have not connected or uploaded or anything I have done. It's just accumulating the content from these two tabs and then giving you the answer. So since it's a PDF, it's taking a little more time to actually read the PDF. This referencing tab is more powerful whenever you have to do something from other tab. So the best example is the Gmail. So where is the Gmail? Here we are. And let's say I want to write an email, but I want to write email about, again, AI and the attention all you need paper. I'm going to press Command E, and then I'll say write a email saying that essay is ready, give the summary essay, and also tell that I understand the paper. Now, I have not defined which paper, but I'm going to reference it. So attention. So these two things are here. Now see the magic, what's going to happen here. Now we do have the email ready. We just need to press the insert and that email is now moved to the email section directly. This is the coolest feature which I like on the DI browser. Referencing the content from the other tab, getting that content, having the email ready, write it here on this. But next thing is more powerful. What if I just want to say like this? I selected that. See, it is selected here. You can see. And now I say greet differently. Okay, this time it's going to greet differently, and this will be just for the hi and recipient name. So instead of hi recipient name, I just now say hello recipient name. Okay, although this is not a great example, but you can do a lot of amazing things. You can select an entire paragraph and say rewrite in a different tone. This is happening all in the browser. Before moving to the other shopping experience part, creating the skill and having some crazy thing on the DI browser, let me give you another amazing example of the stock. So this is a stock thinking for last 1 month. Now I want to know why. So why this is sunking. Okay, so this is the question which is very simple. Now it has the context and it is giving me the answer. Not just that, I can ask, should I buy it for long term? Just say yes or no. That's it. I don't want any explanation for now. And it says yes. Okay, so this is right amazing thing to have your decision making ability with the AI directly on the browser or whatever you are doing here. Cool. Now let's move to the shopping experience part, because this is what I love and I'm using it for last 3 days and extensively using. I'm loving it. How? So let's say you are on Amazon and you're searching for this like Sony DualSense wireless controller, and I just want to know, is there any other website which is giving me the less price for this? Let's ask Dia. So can you search for lower price elsewhere in internet? Okay, I'm just asking for the lower price available, and the result is here. The lowest price found on this is 6090 from another seller on Amazon. So still on the Amazon and from another seller. But we have the Flipkart, we also have the Vijay sale, we also have something from Chroma. Cool. So we have three different website which is also offering, although their prices are higher, but yeah, we have that. So now I know that it is available cheaper on the Amazon, but next I want to really search for the review and how good its review is. If I only rely on the Amazon's review, that's a bit less reviews. What if I can combine the reviews of Flipkart, Amazon, Widget Chroma? Because now if you go on the Widget, it has almost 11,000 reviews. Great, great. So for that, I'm going to the new tab and I'm going to say Amazon, Chroma. Yeah, like this. Then we have Flipkart, then we have Widget. Okay, all these are here. Now I'm going to ask, can you tell me the review combined from all the website? Now, this is the power of an AI browser, which is collecting information from different websites and give you the result. So overall impression from all these websites, we have the strength, we have the criticism. Criticism is also there. We have individual rating. We don't have to visit every other website and combine things. Everything is right here at this point. Okay, now I'm going to ask, give me the lowest rating review. So what that person said, review. So this is now going to find the lowest rating on all these platforms and give you the result. Fake product complaints. So like that. This is from the Amazon, from the Flipkart, also from the Chroma also. And you can actually dig deeper and find the best fit for your product, whatever you want to shop for. And I'm really loving this feature because this is changing the way how I interact with the websites. Instead, I have the AI browser. Finally, now's the time for the Dia browser skills. Okay, before that, I have one more thing too. So I have showed you what this browser can do, but what it can't do, let's explore that. So if I just go here, this is a calm down song. I really love it. I don't understand anything. And now I'm going to ask, give me the lyrics of this song. Okay, at this point you will see that this is not going to give you the lyrics. Why? Because there is a copyright restriction. This is the limitation. Obviously it has to be to make things really good and genuine in the world of AI. We need that. But one more thing where this AI Dia browser is lacking is having the image on the browser and interacting with that. So this is something Chinese, and if I say what is written in here, give me in English. So it cannot actually give you the context because this is an image and it cannot read image directly from the browser. So instead what you can do, you can just copy this image, paste it as a reference, and then ask translate in English. So then it will going to read it and give you the result. So see, it says reading the actual image file which we have given. Maybe in the future it will provide you the way to interact directly from the image, and maybe it can do the task behind the scene, but right now this is the limitation. Okay, now time for the Dia AI browser skills. Now, what is skills? So first of all, whenever you open a new tab, you see this Dia icon. Now, if you click on this Dia icon, you can actually customize the way it look, way it behave. But if I again go back, you can see we have three things we can do. We can chat, we can write, we can code. So whenever we want to write something, you can see there is a slash write. So if I say a blog post about Dia browser, okay, so this is actually going to write for you, and the writing style you can easily customize from again going here and here write skill. Here you can define how it's going to write it for you. You can also work on the coding part. So if I say slash code and I say Python script for scrapping the web page. Now this is going to give you the Python script. So whenever you do something slash and like slash write slash code, it's a skill and you can customize that skill for you. So DA browser by default give you two skill, which is one write, one code, but you can create your own skill. So for this, I'm going to create my own skill, and you can see I have already done that. And this is YT Q&A. So this is going to ask me question, multiple choice question, one by one until I say stop for any given video. If I have not given any video, it's going to ask for the video and then start the Q&A. And this is really powerful. I can show you. Let's go to this video, which is what is Fourier transform. This is a complex mathematical problem, and this Fourier series is really hard to understand. This video is good in explaining it, but if I want to interact with it, I can use the skill. I will press Command E, and here I say Command YT Q&A. Okay, so see YTQ&A, that's the only thing I need to do, and now it's going to ask me question one by one until I say stop to understand the context or whatever explained here in this video. So first question, what is the main topic included here? So this is a Fourier series. B, great. Now this seems like a very simple question. It's because I have not asked on the skill or given on the skill prompt that you need to ask like harder question, and now you can see it's really amazing. So light wave, sound wave, ocean tides. So I think it's a sound wave, and let's see it is going to work or not. Great, my answer is correct. Good. So now this is keep on asking question until I say stop. So if I say stop, this is going to stop asking me the question, and that is really amazing way to learn, understand, and have cool things in your DI browser. One more skill I have already created. If you go here, it is called JSON, and this is the game-changing part. I'm saying like, give me the response in the JSON format so that I can copy and paste it. So whenever I want something in the JSON, so let's say I'm working on some code or maybe somewhere else, I just say give me the JSON of latest top 5 AI news. This is going to search the internet, give you the 5 AI latest news, and then add it into the JSON format. This is the power of the DI browser, and I'm going to say that this can change the way you interact with the web, and AI is changing everywhere, so why not the browser things. So if you like this video, please go and hit thumbs up. Please tag the browser company, because this video is the only video which is going to explain you so many amazing features in a different use case of this DIA AI browser. So just tag the browser company. So if you're not yet subscribed to Bitfilm's YouTube channel, go and hit subscribe, and we will meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye.